Hello friends, welcome to .NET Programming Tutorial. Today we will learn what is the inheritance in C Sharp. So let's start with definition. So the inheritance is a process of creating a new class from existing class. So the existing class is called as a base class, and new class which is we created is called as a derived class. So the derived class will get all the features of a base class. Base class also called as a parent class, and there are class also called as a child class. So let's write the definition first. uh, so let's see the types of inheritance. I have already drawn the class diagram for the types of inheritance. The first types is a single inheritance. So the this is first class diagram for single inheritance. So single inheritance is creating a new class from single base class. So the here the class A is a base class, and newly created class is class B. So the class B inheriting all features of class A. I repeating, single inheritance is process of creating a new class from single base class. So the second types is multiple inheritance. So the multiple inheritance is process of creating a new class from two or more base class. So the class A and class B are two base class, and newly created class is class C. So the multiple inheritance is creating new class from two or more base class. But in a C sharp, multiple inheritance is not possible. So to implement the multiple inheritance in C sharp, we require at a base level one class and one interface, or two interface at base level we required. uh, so the next is multi-level inheritance. So the multi-level inheritance is a process of creating a new class from already derived class. So the newly created class is class C, and we are deriving this class C from already derived class class B. And the last one is a hybrid inheritance. It is a combination of multi multiple inheritance and multi-level inheritance. So let's start with single inheritance example. I have already draw the class diagram for single inheritance. Suppose that there is a company, XYZ company, they want computerize their branch details. So the I have draw the class diagram for there to get the computerized branch detail. So I have declared the class which is branch class. Under the branch class there are data members, branch code, branch name, and branch address. And to get the input, the first function is a branch data, and to display the data on a output on a screen, so we use display branch data functions. But later the same company want their computerize their employee detail also along with branch details. So I have also draw the class diagram for to get the employee wise employee detail. So the I have declared one class, employee class. Under the employee class there are data members, employee ID, employee name, employee address, employee age. And to get the employee to get the input from means to read the input, we have written a function employee data, and to display the data on a console screen, we use display employee data function. And we are inheriting a branch class here. When we create the instance of employee class, so we can access the base class functions also. So this is the main use of inheritance, means code reusability is possible in inheritance. So this is main use of inheritance. So I have already written the program for to get the computerized branch detail and employee detail. So let's flip to Visual Studio. So here you can see I have declared the one class, branch class. Under the branch class we have declared data members. To get the to read the input, we have declared the branch data functions. So we here we uh, uh, taking the input from user, and to display the data on a console screen we are using a display branch data function. And to get computerized employee detail, we are created new class employee class, and we are inheriting branch class, so we can access the base class, this base class function also. So you can see, to read the input we have declared the get employee data function, and to display the employee data on a console screen we are declare the display employee data function. So I have already created the object of employee class. So we are first declaring the, to get the input from user, we are displaying the declaring the first function branch data and employee data, and to display the computerized branch data and employee data on screen we are declaring this two functions. So let's build the solution. So the solution built successfully. Let's start without debugging. So enter the branch detail and employee detail also. So here we get a computerized branch detail and employee detail also. This is so this is the example of single inheritance. So let's go to the example of multi-level inheritance. So I have already draw the class diagram for that. So the later the same company wants the computerize the employees salary detail also. So the at last I had draw the class diagram for salary. So under the salary class we have declared some data members to basic, DA, gross, and HRA, and to get the input from user. So this is a salary function. And the second, to display the data on a console screen, so we have written the function display salary. So make some changes in a existing program here. So below the employee class I am declaring salary class. And under the salary class I am declaring this data members also. This data member I am declaring in a salary class. So to get the input from user, so I have writing this function. And for DA, HR, and gross we have to do some calculations also. And to display data on a console screen, let's write the function get salary. Display salary. So we have to create the instance of salary class. So by creating the instance of salary class, so we can able to access employee class and branch class function also. So let's create the object of salary class. Let's inherit the employee class. So let's save the solution and build the solution. So the solution built successfully, and now start without debugging. Now enter the required details here. So here you can see the computerized employee detail, branch detail, and their salary details also. This is the required details. So thanks for watching my tutorials, and if you want the example of multiple inheritance, so I have already uploaded one tutorial for uh, multiple inheritance. You can refer this. So thanks for watching my tutorial. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.